Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo Career Mode. We were at the Goodwin Arctic Research Park, and we just got our bronze medal, and we unlocked the 2 Arctic wolves available in our animal trading facility. Basically, we're going to put down an enclosure, say, right about in here. Right next to the toilets and the facilities, right next to a keeper hut and a staff area, so they shouldn't have too far to go to take care of them. So without further ado or delay, I'll go ahead and put down that enclosure right about here and be back for the delivery. Alright, nothing like free animals, so what I've done is what I've done like I said I would do. We have a nice big enclosure here, 13,000 square feet, right next to our facilities. So right next to the Timberwolf and our balloons, our information center, and our food and drink. Actually, that is a good point. So we have our loony balloons, we have our information center, and we've got our Gulpy, but we don't have a Chief Beef. What's up with that? So let's go ahead and go Chief Beef if we can. Food stall, and we'll put down a Chief Beef right here. And then without further ado, we'll go ahead and put down a shell as well. It'd be nice to have a shop shell, just to give it the appearance and the appeal. So there we go. So brand new food shop, drink shop, and waiting on our Arctic wolves to arrive, and like almost they were expecting, right here they are. All right, at a cleanliness risk, go ahead and call a keeper. I swear we almost need one dedicated keeper.
All these new species are making this quite the thriving zoo. And despite being so remote, people are visiting us from miles and miles around. And not just because they got lost while looking for a fjord.
All right, so we're a little bit short. Hey, Bernie, I'm talking.
It's really interesting to note all the differences between timber wolves and Arctic wolves. For a start, and stop me if I'm getting too technical, I think the latter are at least 10% floofier.
All right, so I think what we can do is extend this fence line a little bit further. We adjusted those poles, and let's see if that will do it. If they have any cubs, we might have to edit this barrier just a little bit more, but what I'll do is I'll try to squeeze every square foot of it I can. Just a game of inches, really, scooting the fence 1 inch this way, 1 inch that way, which equates to massive feet whenever you go through and you fine-tune everything. That may be more than enough space right there, and we didn't even have to do anything. We'll wait for it to recalculate. We only needed 300 more feet, which we've got right there. Outstanding. Now we need some hard shelter, and I don't know if the hard shelter is actually going to take away from our overall area here. Let's go Arctic Wolf and give them the small shelter. So that should be fine. So there we go. That's all well and good. They don't need any foliage. Now let's see enrichment items here. So we've got the large ball we can put down. That's 100. And we've got the snowball we can put down. That's 200 out of 115. They need their water pipe, and they also need their feeding tray. All right. So that is all up and running. Now we just need to get our facilities up with our education items, which should be fairly easy to do. Let's go Arctic Wolf and then start spreading these out. And of course we'll get our donation boxes down as well. So this is going to be one big path where everyone is going to learn about this Arctic Wolf, and the fact that we have to get them up to research level 3 means that we can increase our education that we get from our Arctic Wolf. No power. Really? Where does our power end? All right, I think if we scooched that power supply over just a little bit, so it won't get the end. What does that do to our guests? Yeah, the guests don't like that. So what we might be able to do is put a shell on that. It's what I tend to do. The shell does a lot for decreasing the area here. There we go, 42%. Yeah, that narrowed it up just a bit. If we were to put down some nature, and let's say continent, well, let's just go biome and go, well, I mean, we are in like the tundra. So we'll put down some large trees maybe? Whoa, easy, buddy. We'll put some trees around, try to block that up and improve our scenery rating a bit just to get that a little bit more out of the way. So that's 52%. Yeah, if we could sort of direct them this way, that would be fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna walk in there. Outstanding. So we do have, does this have power? Yes, it does. Let's just go to this opposite side and make sure that these have power. They do indeed. No, we don't want to advance move. Yeah, just get down all this education that we possibly can, get an education board down, and then get some donation bins down. And they're not too far away from an ATM, so that's going to help them donate more as well. All right, so that is fine. Yeah, now we need some donation bins. Come one, come all. Feel free to donate to your local Arctic wolf. Now we're still working on the research for our grizzly bear. I want to get that up to level 3 if we can. And then we will adjust focus on Arctic wolf, as that is our primary goal. At least for the silver medal. Now once we get our silver medal, I wonder if we're going to be gifted another animal. All right, education speaker is too close, man. You're too close. So we will move that right about there. And it still says that one is overlapping. We'll put that one a little bit further in. All right, sweet. So that should be okay. Education rating is now at a 2. That's what I like to see. We need it at 2.5. All right, so we'll be working on our Arctic wolf research, and we will be waiting for a third breed. Going to see Bashiri. Now, Bashiri, how is Bashiri feeling in the grand scheme of things? That's Tempest. So Bashiri is at 78 with no enrichment items. And that is indeed an issue. But one good thing about the wolves is I think they will share enrichment items, possibly. And we can get their enrichment up, because that is the one animal that's really hurting us right now as far as our inspection is concerned. But we don't need to have, nice, we don't need to have a good inspection in order to pass this scenario. It's just nice to have. All right, conservation rating is bare minimum though. Vet research done? Outstanding. What is that? That is our grizzly bear. Level 2. Grizzly bear 2 gives us a toy, education, and a fun fact. So we'll be getting more education out of the grizzly bear. Now, one thing I want to see is I believe we only have one grizzly bear in here. No, we've got 2. Okay, that's fine. No feeders and no bedding. Well, we can fix that. Why didn't you say so? All right, so we'll go species grizzly bear and put down some bedding. Let's go habitat bedding large. How about under the tree? That might be cool. So we'll put down some bedding. There we go. And feeders. I thought I put down a large food tray, but maybe not. Nutrition at 75%, last meal quality at 50. Yeah, we'll take a look-see. Yeah, the feeder's over here. So I guess the keeper hasn't made their way to the feeder just yet. Okay, so we'll delete that, and then we will say call keeper to habitat and try to get that food up and running. All right, so once we get one more level of research done on the grizzly, we will swap over to the Arctic wolf and try to get some enrichment items going. One thing that I want to see, and I thought I checked this, but let's look at the timber wolves and see if we know anything about the timber wolf. No, timber wolf is like out to lunch. We don't know a thing about the timber wolf, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4-star rating on the timber wolf. It's a shame she didn't go and see the old Arctic wolf. They're at 91%, even with 50% enrichment. We need to find some food. Food enrichment is the name of the game, but we're already up to $13,000. That's what I like to see. And everything looks nice and stable. All right, so we've got our bison in here roaming around at 98% with expected offspring. That is going to tip that over with our breeding habitat species. Is there another breed over here? So polar bears, polar bear welfare, polar bear research. Researching the habitat species, that's what we're working on. Release any 6 habitat species to the wild. So the more species we can have and the more offspring we have, we will get to that eventually. Have 8 habitat species and 1,300 guests. So it looks fairly doable. Let's check and make sure in our animals here that we don't have... Holy crap at the reindeer. Yeah, the reindeer have been getting busy. That is for sure. What is your space even like? Are you feeling a little bit crowded? Almost, with all those little youngins. Yeah, we have to definitely make sure that when these reindeer age up, we release them quick, fast, and in a hurry. We still only have 2 bears. We're waiting on our doll sheep to grow up. They're a Toys R Us kid. And our Charlotte is expecting. So everything is all well and good there. All right, let's look at animal trading and see what our next step will be. We've got our American bison. We've got our Arctic wolf. We have our doll sheep. We have our grizzly bear. Polar bears are going to be gifted to us. We have our reindeer. Siberian tigers. That might be fun. Snow leopards. If the snow leopard can be on their own, that would be the next thing. And the timber wolf. So, yeah, we're pretty much shoehorned into, say, the snow leopard. Can you live on your own? Yes, 1 to 2. So that is a good bachelor group. 7,000 feet with a climb proof of 10 feet. So this is where, if we wanted to, we could, I don't know if we could increase this up to 10 feet. But we could do a cheeky move and move our American bison out of here into another holding, just say over here, and get the snow leopard in here. Change all this to snow leopard and be good. It's a big move, but I think it would be worth it. That way we don't have to worry about making another ramp. We could just basically do exactly like we've done, and it's 22,000 feet. So yeah, that is awesome. All right, so they only need 6,500 feet for the 3 of them. If I do an 8,000 feet, that might work out well. What kind of enclosure do you need? Grade 3. Yeah, that was another big problem, is grade 3, you can't see through either. All right, so we might need to make, how about a pedestrian bridge up and over? So we'll loop it around here. We'll go up and over there and loop it through here and have this middle area designated for the snow leopard. Do we have power over here that can reach? Just barely. So if we put our pedestrian path on this back side, we can put our education over here and just have them run free. Yeah, I kind of like the look of that. All right, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and grab a snow leopard. How about the youngest snow leopard we got? 355 conservation credits. All right, we'll adopt her. And what we'll do is we will build our pedestrian path up and over here, put the enclosure in, and get that wall up to 10 feet or higher. So I will be right back. All right, new veterinary clinic right here in this little staff area, and I feel like a horse's patoot. Glass isn't climbable and glass is clear. Don't have to worry about that. So we put a path right around this big glass hut, and we've got our snow leopard on the way. Unfortunately, we haven't found a male snow leopard yet. We've only got 43 conservation credits as it is, so it's not like we could afford one anyway. But we'll try to take care of our little snow leopard as best we can. So terrain is all set, but they need hard shelter as per usual. So let's go ahead and go species snow leopard. And hopefully some of the things that we have researched already can fit. Hey, we got a fire hose ball. It's better than nothing. All right, so we'll go an 8x4x2 shelter over here in the corner. And that should be enough shelter, yes indeed. Don't need any plant coverage, and as far as enrichment goes, we have a fire hose ball, and that's gonna be really small, 50 out of 110, and we don't know any other food enrichment, unfortunately. We'll put down our water, and we'll put down a small food tray. And everything should be awesome. All right, so an 87% on Erden Chimeg, our snow leopard. All we need to do then is get some donation bins around, as well as the garbage bins. As far as education goes, we have a little bit of a power situation where our power doesn't quite reach. It'll reach most of it. So if the need arises and we have to, we'll make another staff facility or at least another power plant, say over here in this backside. That way folks aren't going to be nearby, and we can go ahead and work on that. All right, educational speakers. Let's go around this side and say snow leopard. No, we don't need to advance move. Put it right there. Nice, underpriced tickets. That's what I like to see. Welcome to $15 tickets, everyone. All right, as long as we keep that up, we should be okay. Especially now that we've got the snow leopard in. Just out of power range. All right, where does our power end?
Not only have you managed to teach an old dog like me a thing or two, but you're teaching our guests even more. Good work.
Thank you, Bernie. All right, so if we put it right here, we'll be within power range. So we'll do that, and then we'll scooch this over just a bit. Like so. All right, now let's get one of our signboards up, and hey, we don't even have signboards for our thing. All right, so we will go ahead and give that a copy. Place that over here for our snow leopard. That should be fine. Geez, that cleanliness though. It's almost like we do need to assign one keeper directly to those reindeer, because they're gonna poop like crazy. And then over here, welcome to the Arctic wolf. Nice, so even more education going up. We need to research our Arctic wolf to level 3 and breed 3 new animal habitat species, and we're at 2 out of 3. Let's just check and make sure that our animals have not grown up. So 3 bison, no youngins. We've still got 3 youngins here that have not grown up. As far as our grizzlies, no can do. All right, I think we've got a lot. Okay, so there they are. It's going to say we've got a lot leveled up, but no, a lot of juvenile reindeer and snow leopard by themselves and the timber wolf by themselves. Diseased animal. Yeah, the cleanliness risk is huge for our reindeer. It's just a poop palace. If you ask me, we could get rid of some of these reindeer. What do the reindeer need to have one cohesive unit? So 3. Yeah, we can release a lot of those reindeer into the wild as long as we keep 1 male and 2 females. Alright, so if we sort by reindeer here, there is our alpha male. We'll keep him. And who is our least appealing females? 1100, Lapa. Let's just keep it simple. And you're there. So that is 1, 2, and sorry, Freya. We'll send them to the trade center. All right, so how does that deal with your space? So plenty of space. They can do with some more hard shelter, though. And then on our animal trade center, yeah, we can't return them to the habitat, unfortunately. I guess because they're gift animals. But that will lower the poop, for sure. And give us just a little bit of freedom here. So we need one more. So you're in the trade center, you're not. You're in the trade center. All right, so if we do that. Oh yeah, there's some females down here as well. All right, so we'll send you two to the trade center. Now that should help. Nice 5-star animal. Yeah, it should help their hard shelter and their space. Astrid is very, very cool. Yeah, lots of disease here in this exhibit. Tell you what, we almost need to assign a keeper directly to this place. All right, now that you're moved. Yeah, I wish I could see what isn't in the trade center. But either way, I think we're okay. I mean, even the little ones have gotten sick. It's just absolute nuts. This keeper, Charlie, I mean, hopefully he's scooping poop a whole lot better than he needs to be. Yeah, go ahead and scoop poop. Yeah, at least the little ones are getting fed. Still at a disease risk. You need to scoop poop. Oh, and you're absolute dead tired as well. All right, so it looks like everyone is being moved to the trade center that needed to be. Plenty of space. The little ones are eating up the hard shelter. And I think we've got a good unit here. So you're a female, you're a female, and you're a female. Where did our big super alpha male go? Are you in the trade center or are you sick? Oh, you're going to surgery. All right, that's fine. All right, so where? Oh, nice. So we bred 3 different types. The Arctic wolf has had offspring. So now we're just waiting on research to get done, and I imagine the vets are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Brendan and Laverne and Shirley. Do we need another vet? Yeah, even our keepers are getting overwhelmed. 1, a 2, and a 3. Tell you, it is nuts the amount of cleanup that they have to do. And how is our veterinarians? Well, really well overworked. So 1, a 2, and a 3. So hopefully that will lighten the load just a bit as we get our reindeer situation sorted. Yeah, that's improving the shelter and the space. That is for sure. Yeah, vets are just sort of rotating in and out, healing up those reindeer. But everyone else is looking okay. Have we had any big donations from... Yeah, a little bit of donations for our snow leopard. That's why I like to see $500 over there. All right, so looking ahead to our gold medal, we need our 2 polar bears, which I imagine are going to be gifted to us, and their research. 5 habitat species to level 3. We're working on that. Release any 6 different species to the wild. We're working on that. Breed 6 new habitat animals. We've hit 3. 8 habitat species in the zoo. And 1,300 guests. We're almost there. So yeah, as long as we keep on keeping on the way we are going, I think we are well on our way. Once we get all the disease reindeer taken care of, we've got more keepers to help with the workload. It's just the sheer amount of influx in and out. There's our alpha male back, 95%. Plenty of space. We could do with some more shelter, but that is all well and good and fine. All right, so if we looked at our animal trading, yeah, we can only send you to the zoo, send you to the zoo, send you to the zoo, send you to the zoo. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep them in storage for a bit. If any one of these females decides to die on us, we can always move one of them back in. Yeah, Astrid, our 5-star, is in there. That's what I like to see. Nice. There's Grizzly Bear 3. We can adjust. And that was going to be food enrichment, breeding, toy, and toy. That's going to be huge for us, I think. All right, let's go ahead and get our Arctic Wolf. Kathy, go ahead and start researching the Arctic Wolf. All right, let's take a look at our Grizzly and see what we can add now that we have additional stuff. So you are needing food enrichment bad. All right, Grizzly Bear. All right, our new bamboo feeder. That works for the Grizzly Bear and the Timber Wolf. That's what I like to say. So we'll put one over there. And we'll scooch one over here. So that is all well and good. We also have the large fixed barrel feeder, which works for our Grizzly and our Polar. Nowhere else though, but skadoosh. All right, so that is going to be a really happy bear, I think. And with that bamboo feeder here in our Timberwolf enclosure, that should increase their enrichment up, yeah, by 50%. They just need toys now. So let's just double check and make sure we have no extra toys that we can put down in the Timberwolf in place. No, just that bamboo feeder. That's what I like to see. And I don't think the bamboo feeder worked for our Arctic wolves. I think that's a timber wolf only sort of deal. No, bamboo feeder here. Good thing I checked. And skittish. Sweet, so that's 100% food enrichment there for our Arctic wolf, feeling at 97%. That's going to help our reproduction rate quite a bit. And now we just need to work on that research. And with extra vets in the zoo, I believe Kathy is not going to have any problem doing that research. Hopefully. If we see somebody... Oh crap, it's starting to snow. If we see anybody not doing anything, we can get them on the research. Like old Robot is wandering. You do the research there, Robot. Head back to the research center if you please. All right, so Robot is going to be working like a robot, getting that research done. And once we get that up to level 3 and we get our Arctic Wolf ready to go, we'll adjust fire and look at other animals and see what we need here. Our most appealing animal is our snow leopard, so it wouldn't hurt to probably get our snow leopard up and running. And one thing I wanted to do before the end of the episode was adjust the range on some of these speakers here. Pull them down to 3. And then get the snow leopard education pumping over here as well. So we'll duplicate, put that over there. And you say snow leopard. So there we go. Got a couple snow leopard education. We've got some Arctic wolf education. Hopefully that's going to increase our overall education rating. We're at 2.5 stars. Did we need any education rating extra? No. So we're done with education rating. It's just mainly keep on producing the good stuff. So looking at our snow leopard, habitat is so the temperature is off. All right, so we're at -12, and the snow leopard might not like that. So if we put in a heater, yeah, let's put in a big old heater right here and put that down to -5. All right, so that's going to heat that up just a little bit. Get that snow leopard back in the ideal temperature range. And that's overall welfare as well. If we can find a male, that would be ideal. Let's just look and see if we can find a snow leopard male here. Not in our price range. It's conservation credits, and that is a shame. Same with our Siberian tiger. We have to release a ton of animals to the zoo. But I think one thing we can do to improve our conservation credits is put down some of these education boards. Conservation Education Board. All right, so what I'll do is I will litter the zoo with conservation boards and be right back. All right, that is one of every conservation board along this path. Hopefully people stop to take a look at it, and hopefully that is going to increase our conservation rating. We're working on that education for sure. Hopefully, old Robot is doing his part. Yep, getting that research done slowly and surely. A fun fact, food enrichment, and toy. And then the second level, we get that education bump for our Arctic wolf is what we need. And so far, so good. Yeah, just trying to boost that education rating up. Getting the conservation rating up. We need to keep getting good conservation credits in so we can actually afford to do the things that we need to do. All right, we'll edit this barrier, but that looks a bit jank. We'll scoot this back just a little bit. And since we know we have enough space, we'll go ahead and actually increase the overall space right here as well. All right, so how is our snow leopard space now? Yeah, 9,200 of 7,500 feet, so the second snow leopard will be nice and comfy, I assume. Yeah, we just need some better enrichment for our snow leopard. Don't want to miss anything, so we will make sure that the snow leopard is as full as we can. We have our fire hose ball, and that is about it. I don't think the climbing will have any impact on enrichment, so no need to do that. So yeah, now it's just a waiting game. We're waiting on old Robot to research the Arctic wolf to level 3. So once that's done, we'll be placing our 2 polar bears and researching the bear to level 5 as best we can. Then continuing on, researching the animals that we don't have to level 3. Releasing 6 habitat species to the wild. We're going to wait on those reindeer to grow up. And I don't know if we release 6 reindeer cubs, if that's going to count. It does say of any, not each. So I'm thinking these reindeer producing all of these little ones, we're going to be in like a dirty shirt as far as that requirement is concerned. So no worries there. Breed 6 habitat animals of different species. We're working on that. We know we have at least 3. Having 8 different habitats, that's going to depend on our conservation credits, and 1,300 guests. We're almost there already, and we haven't even placed the new hotness. So everything is looking good, feeling pretty good, making positive cash flow, good marketing, education's going up. Hopefully our animal rating will as well. In the next episode, what I'm thinking, are there any more animals that we can purchase with cash? So we have our bison, we have our Arctic wolf, we have our doll sheep, we have our grizzly bear. The Himalayan brown bear is conservation credits as well. We should get polar bears as a gift. Then we have our reindeer. Siberian tigers are conservation credits. We have our snow leopard and we have our timber wolf. So there's nothing else we can buy with cash. So we're just sort of spending money to make money, I assume. We might be able to get away with putting, let's say, more facilities over here. maybe another set of bathrooms, vendors, that sort of thing. I mean, why not? We have the cash. We are made of money right now. So we'll put down a Chief Beef, say right here. We'll put down a Gulpy right next door. We'll put down an Information Center right next to that. We'll put down a Looney Balloons right next to that. We'll put a toilet right next to... Holy crap. Yeah, that toilet don't play around. We could squeeze it there. But I mean, I got that one. Yeah, let's just get another ATM over here. And another ATM over here. Why not? All right, so we'll serve the people's needs a little bit better. If this line is too long, then they'll come on over here. So that's extra vendors in our zoo. That is extra money coming into our zoo. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Do we need to hire any more vendors? Possibly. Some of the vendors have low workloads. Oh, we only have one security guard? Let's boost the security. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Brand new security detail. And what we will do is if we can put down more security cameras. Let's do that. Yes, put the camera right on the person. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, if we can put some cameras down along the zoo, especially around here near the restroom area and the food stall, we can encourage folks to throw away their garbage. At least that's the hope and goal. Yeah, putting down these PTZs like they're going out of style. And we could probably do with some benches as well. So this zoo just got basically its tax return for the year. If you want to chill, you can chill. We've got benches for days. That's a staff path, can't do that. It's a little bit of a crowding situation there, but we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, willy-nilly. All right, so people should be able to rest on those benches. We have extra food and extra security coming in. Conservation boards are up. Hopefully we can get some good education. All right, so caretakers have efficient workload. Yeah, and it looks like we still need more keepers. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. That might need a new staff area, but luckily we have the space, we have the money, and we have the technology. So we'll go staff room, Arctic Staff Center, and we'll just double it up. Yeah, shouldn't be too awful bad. So I think this would be a good episode end, everyone, as we are chugging through. So far, so good on our Arctic Wolf, going to see Tutiga. So who is Tutiga and how is Tutiga? That's Amaruk Ardluk. Is that the baby? Yeah, that's the baby. So our Tutiga is 97. That's going to be a good inspection. And our Snow Leopard Erndamencheg. Ermagurchurg. Yeah, 86. Yeah, the education or the enrichment is what's hurting us there. Once we get the Arctic Wolves done, we're definitely going to focus on the Snow Leopard, as I believe that is our most appealing animal. Yes, indeed. Probably by a large margin, and that's what I like to see. The appeal on that Snow Leopard is a 4980. So everyone wants to come to see the Snow Leopard. Now, if we can get a second Snow Leopard in there, that would be cool. We just need a male. If we can find a Snow Leopard for on the cheap, 340, 478, probably not going to happen. But things are looking up and up for us for sure. Just waiting on that research to be done so we can put down those polar bears. Also waiting for our little ones to grow up. Around the zoo, we've got some sheep that need to grow up, some reindeer that need to grow up. I believe we have a wolf that needs to grow up as well. So all well and good, but that will do it for me in this episode of Planet Zoo Career Mode, everyone. Making good progress. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Planet Zoo Career Mode video. Take care.